You know what we need to talk about? We need to talk about whether or not you actually need to get trained or certified if you want to start your detailing business. A lot of people get held up on this well, I want to start, but I'm scared to damage someone's vehicle, or I don't have an experience to actually offer services or start a business because I haven't been detailing that long. So we'll cover all of that in today's video. For instance, you might want to learn how to do some paint correction and polishing, and you've never done it before, so you're very nervous or you're scared that you're gonna damage something, right? Because it's a machine, it's a polisher, you don't want to burn through the clear coat or worse, right? And the thing you have to understand with most detailers that you watch, that you know, that you listen to, they've probably never gone through any type of training or certification in their first phase of their business. Meaning maybe after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they're like, you know what, I want to go get trained just because whatever, right? After 5 years, 10 years, they're like, you know what, I'll go get trained because I like that brand, I like that person, I like how he instructs, I want to go learn from that person. But for a large portion of a lot of detailers, they've never gone through training, right? So when you are looking at someone that you look up to as a professional detailer, as a business, what have you, the odds of them that have actually gone through training is probably pretty low. And that's the theme with many detailers, whether it's for the interior or exterior, it's more of just personal experience. It's just watching a YouTube video or reading a blog post, getting the brush, getting the polisher, getting the pad, getting the vacuum, and say, okay, let me go try this on my personal vehicle. It's not gonna just come to you at first, right? It's gonna take time to develop those skills, to develop that knowledge, and it's gonna take time. But just by saying, you know what, I'm just gonna commit to getting better on my personal vehicle. I'm gonna work on my friends and family members' vehicles, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my best friend, my girlfriend, boyfriend. It's just literally taking the vehicle and say, okay, let me do everything that I think I know, and let me work on this vehicle. And I kid you not, from the first panel that you work on, or from the first seat that you start cleaning, to the last seat or the last panel that you work on, you're gonna get a lot better. How about you do have 10 years of experience? Let's say you do get trained and certified. Does that mean you won't make any more mistakes? Does that mean from that day forward, you'll never burn through clear coat or damage an interior or do anything that may, you know, in any way damage or hurt the vehicle? Of course not. Why? Because mistakes happen. Imagine doing hundreds and hundreds of vehicles. You think that one little thing is gonna go wrong throughout that time? I don't mean that you're gonna actually burn through paint or, you know, rip a leather seat. I'm just saying, with whatever condition that you're working on, with whatever vehicle, at whatever time, something can always go wrong, right? I've talked about this in the past when we were working on an Audi Q5, I believe, and we were pressure washing the front end of the vehicle. There was already chipped paint across the front bumper. We ran our pressure washer across the front bumper and we chipped off a large portion of paint. And guess what? We told the customer, we explained it to him, and he said, hey, don't worry about it. This car's crap anyways, we're gonna get it repainted. What I'm getting at with that story is that even if you damage something, for instance, we chipped off some paint, the customer was very understanding. And the times that we've had where we did damage something, a BMW, I forget, it was a coupe, it was convertible, but a part of the seatbelt loop thing was already broken, and when we started working on it, we just kind of tipped it off, and that's the last little thing that needed for it to fall. And when the customer came out, we just said, hey, look, like this broke. He was like this, what do you want us to do? And he's like, don't worry about it, I have 2 replacements in the trunk because I need to replace them anyways. Now, does that mean every single time anything happens, you're gonna you're gonna get away from it? No, of course not, right? At some point, like, you may have actually damaged something, and it's up to you in that situation to actually figure out what's the best solution, right? Because then don't think just because you do get trained and you are certified, and what, if something does happen, well, what's your excuse then? Or what kind of solution do you come up with? Do you say, well, I'm certified, so that wasn't me? That's not gonna work out, right? So don't think that a certification or training is an automatic pass of like, oh yeah, so after that, man, nothing's gonna happen. Because regardless if you are trained or not, 10 years of experience or not, however diligent that you are, you can't control everything. As cautious as you are, as careful as you are, you just can't control everything. And at some point, you just might have a situation where something does break, or a customer might blame you on something, and then it's like, okay, it's no longer even about training or certificating or how much experience that you have. It's more so like, okay, the customer's saying this one thing, I am saying this other thing. How do we come to a middle ground or solution to see what we do with this. And at that point, it's nothing about detailing at that point. It's just customer service and handling and managing a customer. So what I recommend you do is just practice more, get more repetition, just like anything. Even after you get trained and certified, you still need years and years of experience to really get that confidence, to get that second hand, to make it second nature for you to do whatever service that you want to do, right? So yes, training is helpful. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not saying that it doesn't have its place. What I'm saying is, if you want to start your business and your main thing is, well, I'm not trained and I don't have the confidence to go and do these services for my business, well, then just go get the reps in on your personal vehicle, on friends and family members' vehicles. That's how you gain confidence. It's continually doing the same thing over and over and over. Even if you get trained, you're gonna do what? A paint correction and an interior cleaning once. You still need to go and get more reps in after that training. So I would highly encourage you, don't let saying, well, I'm not trained, well, I'm not certified, be the excuse or the thing that's holding you back of just taking those first steps to get started with your business. I'm not saying you're gonna go and get 100 customers and you're gonna go make, $80,000 your first year and you're gonna have to go quit your job. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, just to get started, just to take those initial steps to actually get the ball moving, don't let the thought of, well, I'm not trained or certified hold you back, because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't do a big thing. And this is just my opinion. A few weeks ago, we actually had Carlos from Serrano Mobile Detail come by and train our crew. So it's not like that I don't believe in training or paying in training. It's just, if you want to get started, you can get started without needing to wait to go pay $800, $1,200, $1,400 for training on top of the travel and hotel and food, which in total might be around $2,000 plus the day and a half, 2 days or 2.5 days of being gone from wherever you are to get trained. It's a lot more than just the training cost alone. So I'll end the video right here. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts, or what are your words of encouragement for someone to get started with their business, that are in that phase of like, well, I want to start, but I'm just not confident, or I'm not trained yet, or I'm not certified. What words do you have for that person? You could check the video description box down below for my second YouTube channel, the Proper Care channel. That's where I talk and teach everything detailing related. And you can also find the ultimate guide to start your detailing business. That will be down below there as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully I can post another one within 7 days. I'll talk to everyone on the next one. Bye-bye.